Who's a cute dog? You're a cute dog. You're so scared of water. It's not even funny. Hello, welcome to another edition of Drusy Hoolies. I'm Francis, that's Cara, Fig's the dog, and these are Duquettes. Yeah, so we are Top Rock Wholesale. Wholesale, we sell minerals and rocks and stuff that glitters and stuff that has to get mined, and then after the mining it has to get put back. And it's all very complicated. Anyway, Africa's oldest and most reputable seller of these things, and yeah, we've got another kick-ass show tonight. Because we're a wholesaler, yes, you need to you need to order a minimum of 10 kilograms before we ship. We are in Africa, yeah, okay, so it takes a while, it's far, and it doesn't work like it does in Europe and America, where one rate covers all. So the more you order, the cheaper rate per kg becomes. Okay, that's why we do a minimum order, but also we like to make more sales. Having said that, comment to claim. If you're new here, welcome, hello. It is competitive, so reset your servers and get your game typing fingers on. Yeah, we do sell rarities and uniquities and cool things. Oh, I can't remember all the things now, but alas, Cara would like you to pay your bills. And Cara wants to say something. She's got 7 fingers. 7 days. 7 days to pay your bill and confirm your order. Apart from that, happy days. Good luck. Oh, I also need to remember to start telling. So, yeah, we, legally speaking, we charge per rand, South African rands that is, but we do the prices on the flats and the sale in dollar prices, because we reckon most people are familiar with what the dollar price converts to in their own currencies. But yeah, so today's 18.59, which is not bad. I think the rand is making a slight comeback.
The list.
Oh, and we're doing a list. So we just don't know where we're going to post it. Everyone will have access to the list of things up for sale in every sale, and hopefully that helps keeping track of things.
Yeah, the list will not have numbers. It will have rands we've discussed, and it is my personal captured list. So if there's mistakes, acronyms, etc., sorry for you. It's my list.
Yeah, T's and C's apply. The acronyms are ours. All right, checking out. Right, hello and welcome to Server Wars Decision Making Time. We've upgraded to a free program. Happy days. Today's options are Montague in South Africa, a place famous for not much except for whining. South Africans best. We are world champions at whining. Jakarta, famous for, the Reichstafel, as well as their liberal attitude towards drugs. Luxembourg, where the word luxury didn't get its name from, Richmond, VA. It was a Confederate capital back in the day. Bratislava, Slovakia, famous for one pub that's the dingiest in all of Europe. Aspen, a place made famous by Snow as well as Hunter S. Thompson. Santa Barbara, a place that's known as the Boulevard of the USA, and their cultural richness. Topham, UK, they flood occasionally. And here we go. Who's it gonna be? Richmond! There we go, Americans. Boom. Come on, let's get going. I just did. All right, 2 kilograms worth of A-grade Sashi River, polished one side only. This flat weighs exactly 2 kilograms. Let's just have a little closer look. This is a very interesting one. Beautiful A-grade Sashi River from the, well, Sashi River, the border between Zimbabwe and Botswana. This flat's going to cost $40. That's for 2 kilograms of one-side polished Sashi geodes. Flat 678. Next up, we got some gorgeous, very good to A-grade silky malachite specimens. This will be, oh, look at that. That's real pretty, man. Beautiful chatoyancy. These beautiful silky malachites come from Kasompi. That's the southern part of the Congo. The southern part of the Congo, fortunately for us and for you, is still relatively untouched by the wars going on in the Congo at the moment. This is 1.05 kilograms worth of silky malachites. It's going to cost $40. That's for flat 680. Next up, we've got an absolutely gorgeous and very nice retailer's flat. This is highlight opal with green hints. Well, green hints. There's nothing hinty or nothing subtle about this natural hue of green. Nick theorizes that it is the uranium content that brings forth the green. It's also, well, it's not theoretically, it is literally the uranium in the highlights that causes it to fluoresce as nicely and as beautifully as it does. 12 of these beautiful highlight opal specimens, they weigh 340 grams. They're going to cost $28 only, which is a bargain for highlight opal, man. I'm just going to look at this again because that is superb. Look at that. $28. This is for flat 673. Up next, we've got some beautiful chrysocolla and malachite, 12 specimens weighing 900 grams. Some of them are beautifully adorned by Drusy. Tricky trying to get Drusy on a miserable rainy day. These 12 specimens, here we go. There's a lot of Drusy on this one. Ooh, lots of hematite here. That is really pretty. That Drusy on the malachite. This here flat where all rated as very good to A grade. It's going to cost $47. That is for flat 684. Next up, we got some beautiful Drusy coated Salrose or Cabochon Dolomite. These 6 specimens weigh 1.5 kilos. Pretty that is, man. That Salrose is covered by what I'm going to assume is copper. Probably the best Salrose we've had for a long time. And it is the Drusy that brings it to the fore. This is kaolinite on top. These are 1.5 kilos worth of Salrose malachite and gorgeous Drusy. Is going to cost you all of $58. This is for flat 670. Next, we've got a beautiful, and this is a gorgeous flat. This is all of Irongo smoky crystals or quartz. There's 70 of them here, and they've got all kinds. Some laser quartz, then there's, oh, I saw some fluorite here somewhere. That's not it. Okay, according to the listy, we have got 3 of these out of the 70 has got highlight opal, but there's definitely one over there. That's lovely. Nice flat, this, man. I'm just looking for the one I saw earlier, which did have a little bit of fluorite. It was cute. I might be wrong. Yeah, 830 grams, 70 pieces of Irongo smoky quartz. Going to cost a staggering $27. That is for flat 668. Next up, we got some, 20 very good to A-grade green floor, greenish turquoisey fluorite palm stones from Madagascar. These 20 weigh 1.46 kilograms. This one here has captured my gemmy interests. Nice bit of bluish coloration to the top there. This flat's $39 for flat 659. Now, the reason why we've got it on top of another one is because we've got a very similar flat just beneath. So if anyone's keen, or 2 people, happy days, we can sort that out. Next up, we got some beautiful orthombic orange sunset calcite. This is from Spitzkoppen on the southern part of the Brandberg. These 4 largish specimens are very good to A grade. They weigh 2.02 kilograms. They're going to cost $27. That's for flat 666. Up next, we've got some black ammonites, a hell of a rarity. 670 grams for the 3 pairs. These bugs here are beautifully filled with a fair amount of calcite. These 3 pairs are going to cost $52. That's for flat 669. Up next, we got some very good and A grade. No good grade in here. This is the good stuff. Diaptase, 6 specimens weighing 560 grams. Ooh, look at that beauty there. That is beautiful. Gorgeous diaptase. This flat here is going to cost $147. That is for flat 664. Up next, we've got some beautiful double terminated, rated very good A grade and double A grade rose quartz. These 6 double terminated crystals, they're gonna, well, they weigh 1.71 kilograms. It's gonna set you back $59. That's for flat 665. Up next, we got some polished points with all kinds of inclusions from Madagascar. 6 of these, 60 grams. Let's have a closer look. Black veil, that's, I assume that's just specular hematite that's just formed an entire veil on its own. Beautiful little smoky amethyst with veils. Next got these 6 rated, very good to A grade. Sure, there's a lot going on in here. In fact, let's say it's rutile that's so tightly woven it's almost become the quartz. One little citrine point. Beautiful veils. And then a flashy, nice, beautiful, clear, slightly smoky point. This flat here is going to cost $49. That's for flat 663. Up next, we've got some very good grade, well, 2 clusters, red hematite from Karoi in Zimbabwe. Rated very good to A grade. They are beautiful. It's really nice to have the red hematoid with clear windows. Here the hematoid is just taken over on the outside. It's 2.33 kilograms for the 2. They're going to cost $45. That is flat 690. Next up, we got some purple flash labradorite standing freeforms, rated very good to A and double A. And they've got some funky, groovy, funky essence. These 6 standing freeforms weigh 1.35 kilograms. Got a gold flash there, or the traditional kind. This one will be the very good one. These 6 standing freeforms will cost $44. That's for flat 677. Next up, from Bukanotuk, we've got some beautiful spirit quartz. This variety here's got the larger crystallization with a larger windows, bit of limonite iron oxidation there at the base. The 2 clusters weigh 1.1 kgs. I did mention that we were going to get some fresh Bukanotuk. It's not going to come this week, it's going to come next week. But apparently the quality is going to be outstanding, as it more often than not is. These 2 clusters are going to cost $40. That is for flat 692. Next up, we got some more chrysocolla, and this is beautiful. Tiny crystalline botroidal. I suppose we're covered in Drusy. Let's have a look. It's got very little motherstone, dolomite. What a beautiful Martian landscape. Drusy covers the hematite. kaolinite, hematite, chrysocolla on top of malachite. Busy, busy. 1.13 kilograms. Nick's got this rated as only good. Well, one's good and one is A grade. $86 for the two. That's flat 662. Some golden healer spheres. That's limonite spheres from Madagascar. There's 4 of them in this flat. They're rated as very good to A grade. $1.27 kilograms for the 4 spheres, $35. That's for flat 661. Next up, it's a bit of a mixed batch here. We've got a whole lot of Solwezi limonite. That's from Zimbabwe. And also from Zimbabwe are these beautiful red hematoid with lepidocrocite veils. Have a look at that. Gorgeous, man. I love these. That's right. All kinds of gem industry ASMR going on in the background. Enjoy it. All of these. Oh, hang on. What is this? Also red hematoid. So 3.93, almost 4 kilograms, including this is Mumbwa. Some Mumbwa points. Some, this is from Pizia in Zambia, also Zambian amethyst. And this is also in Pizia. I'm going to assume little amethyst plates. This flat here is going to cost $86. That's for almost 4 kilograms worth of Africans minerals. That's flat 682. Up next, we've got some beautiful, very good to A-grade cornelian bowls. Kind of small. There's 4 that fits into this flat. How beautiful is that? These 4 bowls weigh 1.46 kilograms. And they're going to cost all of $44. That's $11 for a bowl. Flat 713. Onto the middle of the trolley we go, and we got a beautiful A-grade banded tiger iron tower with long, beautiful streaks of hematite. A lot of hematite. That is quite glorious. Weighs 990 grams, almost a kilogram. It's going to cost all of $35. That's for flat 683. Then we've got an absolute beaut. Okay, here's a bit of a chrysocolla, 2.48 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. Now, it begs saying that malachite or chrysocolla does not form this way. These bladed forms is it's actually azurite that's been morphed to malachite and then covered by chrysocolla. I think the right way of saying that is it's a pseudomorph, but it's malachite after azurite pseudomorph covered with chrysocolla. It's a bit of a mouthful, but it is worth it because it is absolutely stunning. Bit of Drusy on there as well. Jeez. Would have been nice if it was just azurite, but that's still bloody awesome. All right, 2.48 kilograms worth of absolute beautiful Congolese magic. That is going to cost all of $210 for flat 396. Up next, we got a beautiful large petrified wood slice. It doesn't come with the stand, unfortunately, but have a look at that. That is glorious. This is from Madagascar. Polished both sides. It weighs slightly over 2 kilograms. Yes, 2.19 kilograms. This slab's going to cost $57. That's for flat 719. Last on the first trolley today, we've got a beautiful, smallish Mumbwa Jacaranda Amethyst Geode, and clarity in these are absolutely superb. This Mumbwa often gets broken, quite often, a lot, and it's often quite murky, and sometimes the crystals seem like that there's attempted wire brush scraping have gone onto them. But this is a beautiful specimen, rated very good to A grade, which is an anomaly for Mumbwa all on itself. That 2 kilogram little geode there, that's gonna cost $34 only for flat 704. Right, I'm going to do only insert for today. I just want to do a little walk around, because every time I walk around, I catch some Pee-wee smoking. Haha! Again, geez, that man smokes a lot. He smokes more than I do, which says a lot. So I want to get your opinion on an item or a crystal. So after the acid bath, we come and we put items in the water. Yeah, this is exciting. Quite popular as well. Not the most beautiful fluorite, but we mine this ourselves. There's a couple of flats left. That's very cool. I'm glad we found some more. We got some black tourmalines that are, so the reason they have to go into the water after the acid is to obviously get rid of the acid, but if it doesn't wash off properly, you get like kind of a yellow residue on especially quartz. How's that for a beautiful piece of fluorite? That still has to hang around for a little while in the water. But that's not what I'm asking. I want to know your opinion on this piece. Have a look at this. So, just an ordinary smoky kind of quartz points with blue. And that's blue in the quartz as well. Anybody with a guess as to what it is? Yeah, titanium, I hear you. Is from Irongo. So have a look at that, man. That is, I'm going to try and keep this piece for myself anyway, so that you even stop getting thoughts about it. But I am dying to know what that coloration is. That is very nice, very unique. I don't think it's the mortierite. Right, back into there. There we go. Right, onto the second trolley, and the spray machine background sounds has been replaced by the guys having lunch and playing card games. Maybe you can hear them in the background. Onto the first flat, we've got some beautiful highlight opal. 3 specimens. This one has quite a bit of tourmaline as well. These 3 specimens, they're quite light. It's 610 grams. Not point this, not point that. Wada. Rated as good, very good to A grade. This flat here is going to cost $31 for the 3 specimens. Flat 710. Then some more chrysocolla, bladed variation we discussed. Malachite after azurite pseudomorph. There's a bit of a kaolinite there as well, covering the chrysocolla. Look at that beautiful malachite, man. Fibrous. These two specimens weigh 910 grams. Bit of Drusy in the malachite there. Heterogenite as well, rated as very good grade. These two specimens will cost $67. That's flat $694. Up next, we've got some beautiful, what are these? Very good to A grade cornelian spheres, 1.12 kilograms. This flat here, the 6 spheres are going to cost $37. $37 for flat $691. Up next, 2 polished double terminated quartz crystals. This one's beautiful. Lots of veils. A little bit of chlorite there. Oh. Listening to the guys, do they play for money? No, apparently they don't, but they do. That's why they get upset. Bit of a smoky double termination here. These two weigh 800 grams. It's going to cost $51. That's for flat 715. Up next, we've got 13 little aquamarine specimens. That's with feldspar. Feldspar as well as highlight opal. They're rated as good to very good only, 290 grams. That's a beautiful blue. Here's the largest of the clusters. It's a lot of aquamarine. This flat here is going to cost $39. That's for flat 714. Next up, we got another flat of mix. This time we've got the Solwezi limonite, the Karoi red hematoids with a lot of lepidocrocite. And then some lapidary citrine, quite a lot of it. This entire flat here weighs 3.14 kilograms. .14 kilograms of Southern African minerals. Citrine, I think that's Kwaggafontein actually. Red hematoid, limonite, $69 for flat 722. Silky malachites, all of them A grade, 1.27 kilograms. Beautiful Chatoyan silky malachite from Kasompi in the Congo. This flat here is going to cost only $48. That is for flat 724. That's pretty cheap for malachite of A-grade value. Then we've got some Sashi River freeforms. All 20 of them are rated very good to A-grade. Beautiful banded patterns. And there goes Albert's bike, which is working after standing for 10 months. This flat weighs 1.59 kilograms. Come on, Albert. 1.59 kilograms, $43 for flat 727. Next up, we got 24 beautiful sunset calcite specimens or cobbed pieces. This flat here weighs 2.53 kilograms, rated as very good to A grade. They are $34 for flat 736. Up next, we got some black tourmaline and vermiculite, as well as smoky quartz, but 1.51 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. So just be careful because this tourmaline is quite, well, it looks fragile. Beautiful vermiculite, just giving it a little bit of a variance in appearance. That's quite light, actually. So this is the heavy one. This is the smoky black tourmaline. Very good to A grade. There's no highlight opal on either of these. It's going to cost $68 for the two. That's for flat 730. Next up, we got some gorgeous septorized spheres, 1.63 kilograms, rated good, very good to A grade. These four septorized spheres, that's aragonite and calcite, they're going to cost $32 for the four spheres, flat 735. Book a note hook, we've got 35 small little, wow, crystals and clusters. Bit of a cluster with a lot of limonite at the base. There we go. And there's a reason why it's called fairy quartz. Nice flat, rated very good to A grade. 35 of these are going to cost you $31. That's super duper cheap, 680 grams. That's for flat 660. Next up, we've got 20 pieces of a rough cobbed Nguni jasper. This is at 5.29 kilograms in total for the 20 pieces. And they do polish exceptionally well. Rated very good to A grade. As far as lapidary specs are concerned, that is excellent. That's going to cost all of $36 for the 5 kilograms, flat 700. Then we've got two ammonite pairs. Both these pairs, 4 pieces. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. They both come to just slightly more than 2 kilograms. Let's just see the other one hiding beneath here. Oh, that is gorgeous, man. The iridescence of this one. Both these are rated as A grade. They're going to cost $72. That's flat 703. Right, onto some, what is this? I think an A to double A grade rose quartz spheres. And yeah, no sun to speak of today. And if I can get an asterism out of this, I'd be impressed with myself. But no, we do need the sun for this. Let me just check all of them. No. Beautiful veil. These are 5 A grade to double A grade rose quartz spheres. They weigh 1.25 kilograms. They're going to cost $54. Flat 701. Right, next up we have 38 beautiful smoky quartz crystals with highlight opal. Oh, and there's the one. No, I wasn't too. The fluorite was just in a separate flat. 1.42 kilograms for 38 of these smoky quartz crystals with, one with fluorite. There's a bit of black tourmaline. There's lots of black tourmaline. And this one's got a beautiful tip of highlight opal. Have a look at this little sweet thing. Yum, 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 yum. Lekker. Very lekker. Rated as good, very good to A grade. This flat's going to cost $47. That is flat 706. Then some beautiful A and very good grade dioptase. 690 grams. This is glorious. Look at that large crystal there. There we go. That's beautiful. There is another similar-ish flat of lower grade. Not all that cheaper, but if someone's looking, happy days, we got. It's going to be $194 for these 3. Very good to A grade dioptase. Flat 720. Top-notch dioptase. Next up, some Rhodesian, Southern Rhodesia or Zimbabwe rhodonite. Some gallows, slightly larger than palm stones. There's a lot of lovely manganese. 1.34 kilograms. And here comes on. Let's just break and admire the man on a bike. Ja, voila. Siyabonga mfowethu. Hey, your bike is smoking, Albert.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign, China. Right. Rhodesian freeforms, 1.34 kilograms, $40 for the 6. Zimbabwe's finest, 697. Right, now here's a very nice flat, very good to A grade chrysocolla, also with quite a bit of Drusy. There's 12 in this flat to make up the 640 grams. Oh, hello. There we go, look at that. That is beautiful. Very nice flat. Here's some kaolinite in that one as well. There's that azurite malachite pseudomorph blade. Also a bit of Drusy on the malachite. Drusy. They're quite light. They're very light, in fact. This flat here's going to cost you $47. That is flat 675. Next up, some beautiful smoky polished points from Madagascar is 1.13 kilograms. This one's exceptionally dark. That's how dark it is. There's a hint of sunshine in the background there.
You need a torch.
Cara says we need a torch. Can't imagine why. Oh no, this is a night. Oh, for crying in a bucket, Francis. Yes, is that the colour of All Grey tea?
No, what's the color of?
You reckon that's citrine? One double termination and a standing. It's beautiful. Beautiful clarity. Lovely cuts as well. Nice veils.
Nick says bright, wispy, and that's all I can read. One was specular hematite, one smoky citrine.
Smoky citrine, there we have it. This flat weighs 1.13 kilograms. It's going to cost $73. That's for flat 674.
Very good. 2 double
Nice
A.
flat. Right, some Mona Lisas here. Not quite. Very good to A grade labradorite standing freeforms with that weird kind of blotchy labradorescence. These three standing freeforms, they weigh 1.45 kilograms. There's a bit more traditional. This flat here is 1.45 kilograms. It's going to cost, let me try and get the tag, $39. That's cheap. For flat 440. The flat or specimen of the day, as far as I'm concerned, this absolutely glorious black tourmaline smoky quartz with a big, beautiful green cube of delicious fluorite right on top. There's a bit of fluorite on the sides as well. Look at that. There's a bit of regrowth. It's beautiful and clear. Would that be citrine as well? I believe so. A bit of a fluorite hiding out in the middle. Then there's a lot of beautiful, well-formed BLT, black tourmaline. On the base, we go more. Oh, geez, it is 4 kilograms. That's why I was struggling to hold it and move it. But this is absolutely glorious. I would love this specimen for myself, to be honest. Damn it. No, I'm not allowed to get any specimens from work. It's deemed unethical by myself and Cara specifically. What is the term for it? The conflict of interests. There we go. That is rated as very good. It's going to cost $152. I reckon that's well worth it, man. Hands down. That is stunning. Damn it. Flat 429. Right. Next up, absolutely beautiful as well. Here we go. Chrysocolla. Pseudomorph as well, malachite over azurite with a chrysocolla covering. There's a bit of a botryoidal formations in amidst the Drusy. Kaolinite as well. How beautiful is that turquoise, man? And that Drusy, there we go. Next got this rated as an A-grade specimen. And you can see why, man. It is absolutely is a little vug there with more Drusy, more turquoise. Beautiful specimen. It's only 1.12 kilograms. Hello. What's going on there? All around the back there as well. Superb. This Chrysocolla specimen is going to cost $177. That's for flat 726. Last in the second trolley, we've got a large-ish celestite, 6.7 kilograms worth of very good grade strontium. Let me quickly pour over this nice large gem there. This celestite's going to cost $155. That's for 6.7 kilograms for flat 708. Bit of a quiet day here. It's always nice. I'll just show you, Albert is busy sorting through the recent stuff from Namibia. More highlight, more black tourmaline. Aquamarine NA. Very African. Hey, can I have some aquamarine and a fish and chips piece of paper? There's a nice, interesting vermiculite specimen. This is a beautiful piece here, man. That's a smoky orongo. Nice steps. Bit of a smallie. That's a problem. Don't know where this fella's going to fit into a flat because it's too small to fit in on its own. Pity that because it's beautiful. There's some Brandberg. Pretty. More Brandberg. Just a bit of tourmaline rutile in the quartz there. Some nice pyrope garnets. This here is it's a random piece of fluorite covered rock. Ooh, that's kind of cool. These are nice. Look at these. A bit of pyrite on quartz. That's beautiful. I'm a bit of a sucker for gold myself. Ah, that's Vusi. It's not actually a dove. Thanks, Vusi. Right, let's see what's is there anything else that's going on here? Tommy's over there. No, Tommy's not there. These are all broken items. Brandon, he's busy sorting out a beautiful flat of highlight opal. That's awesome. That's a nice retail winner. Some lepidolite spheres. There's more sashi standings. These are all coming through. So Nick and Audrey are heading off to Namibia. Oh, Mr. Pharaoh. Oh, it's not been priced. Never mind. All of these still coming up. Lots to look forward to. Oh, and a sad dog. Hey, dog. Why are you so sad, Figster? Oh, boy. Right, happy days. Right, on to the third trolley. We start off with 70 partly polished little labradorite pieces. There you go. Look at that beautiful flash. If I can just focus. These are rated as very good A grade to double A grade. Oh, come on. There we go. Flat weighs 1.18 kilograms. That's for 70 partly polished labradorite. It's going to cost $47. That's for flat 707. Next up, some black ammonites, and we got 3 pairs in here. This one's got quite a bit of pyrite. There's not this particular one. The little partner does. There's the pyrite, right on the edge. Nice calcite in the vugs. And there we go. Dogtooth calcite in the vug. Pyrite on the side. And for dessert, more pyrite. These 3 pairs, they weigh slightly more than a kilogram. They're going to cost you $80. That is for flat 693. Next up, 20 little diatase specimens, graded as very good to A grade. That makes for nice reading. We've had a lot of good shoved in our faces as well with the recent diatase. But here we go. Very good to A grade, 20 of them. That's a beauty there, both of them. Large gem there. Bring it to the light. There's 21 of them. There's 2 over there. A bit of chrysocolla. This flat's going to cost, well, that's pretty good. That's $86 for 21 pieces of very good to A grade diatase, flat 426. Next up, 2 large-ish, 1.24 kilograms for 2 Bucanotuc clusters. This one's got some absolutely gorgeous, small, shiny crystals in the base. It's a limonite. Both these are rated as very good grade. And the 1.24 worth of Bucanotuc is going to cost, okay, that's nice, $38 for these 2. There's a bargain, flat 728. Next up, highlight and black tourmaline shell, 640 grams for 5 specimens. Let's have a look. That's beautiful. Sure, that's interesting. What's that fibrousness? What is that? That's weird. These are little blades of grey. That's interesting. I don't know what that is. Nice, smart BMW design. These 5 specimens are going to cost all of that $42. That is flat 698. Then we've got some beautiful polished quartz. Here's a smoky one. These 3 points are going to, they weigh 800 grams in total. Beautiful milky veins. Veils. Oh, there's a little bit of a, what is that in there? It's specular hematite, a beautiful rainbow veil in the top there. Right there in the middle. Right there, that will be hematite, I suppose. Bit of limonite. There's a smoky with 4 points. For no, hydro! Yeah, okay, let's try and spot it. Okay, so it's to the top of the circle there. Okay. Anyway, these three are going to cost $52. That's for two smokies and one clear one with a little bit of a specular hematite. $52 for flat 671. Some banded agate slices, and up next, all 12 of them. They weigh 1.3 kilograms, rated as good, very good to A grade. Let's have a look at this one. It's interesting. It's almost cornelian. I'm going to say that is cornelian. Banded agate. The banded agate, yeah, sure. And the rest of it. That's cornelian. There we go. But, these 12 slices are going to cost $42. That's flat 733. Onto some, Cora's lined up a whole bunch of spheres, and we will start the ball rolling. I promised I would say that, with some fluorite spheres. And this is beautiful green and blue, or turquoise. Very nice and transparent. They weigh 1.3 kilograms each, rated as very good to A. These three spheres are going to cost $37. That's for very good to A grade fluorite. That's flat 699. Up next, we've got some fire quartz or red hematoid spheres. 5 of them weighing 1.24 kilograms. Rated as very good to A grade. That's a beauty. These 5 fire quartz spheres are going to cost $35. That's for flat 725. Okay, here's something that you haven't seen before. Maybe you have, or maybe you've even made them. I haven't seen these for, not for a few years. Moony Jasper spheres. So this is what they look like when you get it right and you start polishing them. But a hematite, a streak of hematite in the Nguni there. That's pretty. There are 4 of these spheres. Yeah, that's definitely hematite. That's very cool, man. If brown's your favorite color, happy days. Oh, here we go with a bit of orange. These 4 spheres weigh 1.21 kilograms. They're rated as very good A grade to double A grade. These they're going to cost $46. That's for flat 729. Nice, very nice. Right, cornelian spheres. There are 3 in this flat, rated very good to A grade. They weigh slightly more than 1 kilogram. I'm going to take the big ones on first because that little one has got a beautiful front. Check this out. That's pretty. Nice with a bit of Drusy as well. These 3 cornelian spheres are going to cost $34. That is for flat 711. Then some smoky quartz clusters from Luwena, rated as very good to A grade. See, reasonably unharmed. Nice clean windows. You can see those beautiful white veils. Beautiful. It's got a big base stone though, that makes it quite heavy. They do weigh 2 kilograms altogether. Yeah. It's going to cost $44 for the 2 clusters. Flat 672. Then some rhombohedron. Orange calcite. 12 orange calcites. They weigh 1.75 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. $25 for the 12. That's for flat 718. Up next, we got some beautiful black tourmaline, feldspar, vermiculite, and we have smoky quartz as well, because that would just be par for the course. Just a bit of smoky quartz there at the base. Normal quartz here. These are beautiful. Nice natural. There's a little bit of a, oh no, that's vermiculite. Thought hematite for a second. I wonder if there is hematite in here. No, there's no hematite. Oh, sorry, hematite. I mean highlight. No, highlight opal in this flat of Rongo blue black tourmaline. It weighs 1.29 kilograms. It's going to cost $55 for the 12. That's flat 688. Then a different variety of the Bucanoe hook. We've got the large windows with a bit more of a smoky amethyst flavour. Larger crystals on the base. These are rated all as A grade. Flat weighs 1.41 kilograms. It's going to cost you all of $64. That is for flat 732. Now, 64 for 1.41 kilograms takes, I suppose that's, look, if it's less than $50 per kg, you're onto a bargain as far as any A-grade Bucanoe hook is concerned. No tabita. Right, up next, we got some nice Irongo fluorite with vermiculite and some black tourmaline in the mix, 320 grams for the 35. Yes, Cora? Cora's tapping my back. I don't know why. Is you being affectionate or are you telling me something? What are you telling me? Are you telling me something or are you just tapping me on the back? Why are you tapping me on the back? Hmm? No. Okay, she's just being affectionate. To right, here we are, and it is. It was a very nice and affectionate moment there from Cora. I feel all warm and glowy. Back to the fluorite at hand. This is 320 grams worth of beautiful fluorite. 35 of them. There's well, vermiculite. There's well. Let's just have a look at this a little closer. A little normal fluorite with a green on the inside. There's a bit of purple there as well, just to say hello. This is what I look like in Rongo. 35 of these. They're going to cost $25. That's beaut for flat 389. Next up, we got some beautiful petrified wood slices from. These are Zimbabwean. Yes, from Gokwe, a bit of a larger, thicker slice, a bit of a limb, or half a limb. Here we go. That's quite thin, it's polished only on the one side. That's what they do in Zimbabwe. That's also why they're so cheap. Interesting bit of purple in there. I'm going to venture to say that there's probably a bit of lithium in the air around where these come from. There's quite a bit of lithium in Zimbabwe. 1.63 kilograms. That's going to cost $36 for the 6. Flat 696. All right, then we got a beautiful flat of A grade only. Black tourmaline, beautifully formed crystals with 4 of them. With highlight opal. Bit more highlight opal. And one with a bit of smoky quartz. Very, very nice flat this. A grade black tourmaline from Morongo. 810 grams for $41. That is flat 441. And to the middle of the table we go, and we've got some beautiful, very good to A grade sodalite. Kind of small ones. They constitute all of a kilogram together. They also fluoresce a nice red, which makes excellent quality. This sodalite is from the Kunene River, which is where most of our sodalite has always come from. Been battling to find it, and so yeah, if you are a lover of sodalite or blue, happy days, man. Grab these while you can, because as opposed to getting them from, well, it is from Kunene River, but we got them from a private guy, a friend in Witrifuur. So these 3, they're going to cost, well, all of $35. That's for flat 689. Only A grade rose quartz spheres up next. 2 of them. They're kind of large. There's 1.35 kilograms. The sun has not, is it? No. Come on, little asterism. Where the sun are you? Not there. But these 2, do they come with, they do not come with those little wooden rosewood stands. That is lovely gemmy pink rose quartz. These spheres will cost all of $58. That is for flat 676. Next up is a beautiful smoky quartz, small cabinet size smoky quartz with black tourmaline. There's no highlights, and I feel compelled to mention this every time because we've gotten so many of these specimens recently that do have highlight opal. But this is a beautiful, very good to A grade specimen. Smoky quartz, black tourmaline, weighs 1.110 grams. It's going to cost $55 for that beautiful specimen there. $55 for flat 419. And the last one for today is an absolutely gorgeous cabinet specimen. This is chrysocolla with lots of Drusy, those beautiful azurite pseudomorph malachite blades. And look at all the Drusy that sparkles. It's all vugs everywhere. This is a beautiful, beautiful specimen, and it's not heavy. It's only 1.6 kilograms, so it makes it very light. Just want to get around to the other side. Is there anything interesting? Yeah, there's chrysocolla, a bit of malachite, some nice formations. Let's just slowly sweep over this. And that little specimen there, that's going to cost you $151 for flat 367. There we have it, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope everyone had got something. There's Cara, and I'm Francis, and that's Fig. Tuning you. We will see you on Saturday for another Drusy Hoolie. Yeah.
Hey, Vusi, what's up with this pink tourmaline? Is this available?
Yeah.
Where'd this come from? That's naughty.
In the orders.
Oh, really? All the crap. And this?
I forgot what they call it, but it's from Mozambique.
Pentium quartz.
Yeah.
Specular hematite. That's huge, man. What do you reckon that is? That's oh, look at that. Steps there. That's really, really nice. Malagasy, eh?
Mozambique.
Mozambique. Oh wow. It's not like we get a lot of stuff from Mozambique. And it's obviously been polished.
Yeah, the head.
Probably needs a bit of polish again. That's nice. That must be what, 25, 2020?
28.
28 kgs. Nice big show off to your friends specimen. Yummy.